What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MooseNukem here with another Anthem video. Today is November 15th, 2019, maybe the 16th for some of you guys. So I want to talk a little bit about what's happened today, guys. It's been surfacing all over social media, all over the internet. We are getting a complete Anthem overhaul, ladies and gentlemen. Surprise, surprise. Nobody expected that, right? So basically, guys, a little to talk about the overhaul. So it has been confirmed that BioWare is working behind the scenes to overhaul the game completely, which I think a lot of us expected to play the game. Whether you like Anthem or not, you've probably seen it somewhere surfacing around on the internet. So what the overhaul means, ladies and gentlemen, we don't exactly know. It's been nothing but pure speculation as of right now, but this video isn't about speculation, ladies and gentlemen. It's about suggestions, what I would like to see with this overhaul and what I wouldn't like to see with this overhaul, because I've been an avid diehard player of Anthem since day one, since before day one actually, and as many of you know that watch my videos, my channel is pretty much centered around the game of Anthem, so I feel like my opinion might be a little bit valid. I don't know, but either way, let's jump into it, guys. So, now, a lot of people are speculating that with this overhaul, there's going to be a brand new game. There's going to be possibly a free-to-play game. Maybe even the game will be released under a different name, or possibly there could be a massive update or smaller updates over time to improve the game. So, I hate comparing, as most of you guys know, I hate comparing this game to Destiny, but I do want to touch on it a little bit because, as much as I hate comparing the two, they are both futuristic looter shooters, and Destiny is probably the closest game that I can really compare to Anthem as far as core gameplay and the way the game was built and how it is in its current state. So, let's jump to Destiny, guys. So, first and foremost, I was a massive Destiny 1 fan, probably nearly as big as I am Anthem, and now it had a lot of very, very similar issues that Anthem had at launch. There were many, many bugs, lots of forced closing, glitches, lagging, different things like that with missions. Maybe not as bad as what Anthem was, but it was still pretty bad. So, over the course of time, guys, Destiny released DLCs, a few raids, story missions, strikes, different things like that, up until its massive release of The Taken King, which was not a new game, but it was a massive addition to the core game that they have already had. Now, Taken King changed the total spectrum for Destiny and improved the game massively, which, in my mind, I thought was amazing, and that is something that I would like to see kind of happen within Anthem. Now, what killed Destiny for me was when they released Destiny 2. Basically, I kind of felt a little bit betrayed. Basically, it made me feel like they were just cutting their losses from the failure that they thought was Destiny 1, and they just released a brand new game to try to pull in more players. Now, that is clearly, very obviously, something I wouldn't want to see within Anthem. I am not about to start a brand new second game and lose all the progress that I have currently had. Now, do I think this would bring in more players if they released a brand new game? Probably would. But to me, I feel like it's probably like a kick in the balls to us veterans that have worked so hard in this game and dealt with all of the issues and been here from day one supporting this game 100%. So, that is completely out for me, guys. That is something I would not like to see. So, let's jump into what I would like to see, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to see an update to this game, because I firmly believe that the foundation of this game is absolutely incredible. There is a lot to build on here. Yes, there are major issues. We all know about it. Do I think this game is perfect? Absolutely not. And I may even be a little bit biased toward Anthem and give it more credit than what it should have, but I do completely understand that there are a lot of issues, and I will point them out. I'm very outspoken, and I will, point out the issues that Anthem has. So with that said, guys, I think there are ways that they can build on this game to get it to where they want it to be, and also still pull in players that may have given up on the game, or even new players that are kind of interested in the game. So let's talk about the core gameplay a little bit, guys. Obviously, bug fixes are number one. There are still bugs that we're encountering that have been here since day one. It needs to be fixed. I understand it's a live service game. I understand live service games have bugs and glitches and different things like that. But when it's been going on for so long, as some issues have within Anthem, you understand that there is sort of a problem going on here. So, bug fixes, number one. Getting kicked, the app force closing, different things like that. Getting kicked back to the main screen, pilot errors, Javelin switching colors, different things like that. Certainly something that needs to be addressed. Next, I want to talk a little bit about loot. So, personally, I don't have much of an issue with loot. Ever since the Cataclysm, the original Cataclysm, was released, the loot drop rate has gotten immensely better. Maybe even too good, in some people's opinions. But the loot I don't see as a major issue. However, I think there needs to be more versatility with loot. I think there needs to be a lot more loot. Give us different options for our javelins than what we currently have. But again, not a major issue, but something I would like to see change down the road. Maybe get a little bit better. So I do want to talk about free play a little bit. Free play is one of the biggest activities that Anthem is basically surrounded by. Just to get out there at your own pace, just have some fun, you know, go on an adventure and kind of just explore the world of Bastion and have a good time. Now, I think free play is amazing, but there's not enough in free play. There could be a lot more than world events and more than legendary enemies to kill. You could open up the caves a little bit more. Give us the caves and dungeons. Maybe change the look of free play just a little bit to where everything doesn't look the same. Now, and that could include maybe breaking free play up into different parts, different sections. Maybe you could have a snowy part in one section or a desert area in another section, something like that, or the tropical that we already have. Kind of give it a little different look in some different areas of free play. But again, not a major issue, but something I would like to see. Now, one big thing that I would like to see, and it may not be the most popular opinion, but I would enjoy it, is a stat sheet. I want to see how many kills that I have total over the course of the entire time I've played the game. I want to see how many of each enemy that I've killed. I want to see the weapons or gear that I've used to kill these enemies. Different things like that, guys, I think would improve the game, especially competition, slight competition between freelancers and different things like that. It'd give us more to talk about with the game. It certainly would be a lot of fun to kind of keep track of that kind of stuff. So, in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, a new game I don't think is needed. A new game is out for me because going back to Destiny 2, when it was released, they basically said, hey, you know, the pioneers of the game are going to get some cool cosmetics and emblems, and we're going to call it a day. That's it. And we're just going to be starting out just like everybody else is, a brand new game. I certainly do not want to see that. I don't want to see all the progress that I've already done just basically be obsolete. That will not work for me. That will not work for me. But again, guys, yes, a massive update. I'm okay. I'm patient. I'm okay with doing these seasonal events, as we know that Chad Robertson, before departing, has mentioned that the rest of this year is basically going to be focused on seasonal events. As most of you guys know, we have the Ice Tide event coming now pretty soon as we close out the Season of Skulls event. So, the seasonal events are okay. Not a lot of content, of course, but as long as they're working on the core gameplay and drop us a Taken King or a No Man's Sky Next type update that's going to completely revamp the game, because I want to see, guys, I want to see story missions and strongholds and different things like that pretty much as big as the base game itself released in a DLC, or an act, as Anthem would call it. So that's my personal opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I would like to see a massive update. I would like to see a big fix to the game, but I don't think a new game is needed. I do not think that's the case or the direction that they need to go. This game has an amazing foundation. The gameplay is fun. Nothing like any of us has seen before. It's revolutionary in all reality. Just to go out there and just feel like a total badass and just destroy everything in your path. So much fun. So with that said, guys, I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on this Anthem Overhaul. What you think's going to happen. what you want to see happen. Let me know, because I'm really excited about this, and I hope it happens sooner than later. But again, I want to keep it on the same game, ladies and gentlemen. So with that said, guys, my name is MooseNukem, and before I jump off, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to just thank all of you, my amazing supporters. You guys have all been so awesome. This channel is going in a direction that I never expected it would, and it's just been an amazing experience. So, with that said, guys, we're going to keep going, and it's going to keep getting better and better here at MooseNukem. So, with that said, guys, hope you enjoy the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys on the next video.